The question is about Bengal, right? About Bengal Hindus, what they have gone through, and are you happy with the response what the center gave? Okay, Sanatani, that's it. You know, when my brothers and sisters got hurt, it hurt me. My heart bleeds. I am sure many of you have gone through the same thing. The question is, how the whole thing that happened in Bengal, and after this debate is about discussion is about Bengal poll after post poll violence, and how was the first thing is how was the response of the center? Are you happy about it? In general, you talk for 2 to 3 minutes each. Okay, 2 to 3 minutes each. Please don't go more than that. Raki Mitraji will come at the end. Okay, and you will get 5 minutes plus. Okay, because we need your response. You have been on the ground zero. Definitely we need we want you to know the opinion of the people too before you start. Is that okay with you? Okay, you know, yeah, because Ravi Tiwari, everybody 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, it's all timed. Please don't go more than that because we have a lot more to discuss.
What we are talking about is nothing new to all of us. This is happening for a long time, and we don't have to make anybody aware of what's happening. But the fact is, main important thing is what we are going to do about it. And this cannot be solved unless we have Indians, Hindus in our side. I'm so grateful to some of the Christian people who are in the group, our group, who are supporting our cause so strongly. Why not Hindus? You know, the problem is, I condemn my own people that we are the most coward people in the world. We are the most opportunists. We are taking advantage of everything we can, like what's happening today in India, stealing of oxygen and medicines and black marketing, hoarding. And when it comes to Hinduism, they all disappear. None of them are with us, and we have to get them with us. And somehow I am losing confidence in the present government also. I'm a strong supporter of BJP. I'm a strong supporter of RSS for last 63 years. But I think it's about time that we should stop about all these things, and we should work as lone rangers, all joining together. And what I want to say is that it is like a nightmare what had happened in Bengal last week, and we all knew about it. And somehow you don't want to talk about it, but I want to talk about it, that we have got to ask RSS what they were doing. We have to ask Vishwa Hindu Parishad what they were doing, and BJP when they will use the force when we really need them.
Yeah.
These are the burning questions, and how long we can keep supporting and only voting for BJP, collecting money for them, entertaining them when they come in Europe. I would request that all of you who are working with BJP, they should stop working temporarily till BJP behaves. And all the support you are giving to them in Europe and America, Africa, that should be temporary should be on hold. And we should decide again how we want to behave with them. Sorry for Rekhaji, probably she wouldn't like what I'm saying, but my idea is to reform the whole thing. BJP, RSS, and all these people should remove older people. The friendship politics. You scratch my back and I scratch your back. You don't fall and I don't fall too. This should stop. We will talk about it more later.
We will come back again. We will come back again. Okay, thank you. Seema Sharma ji.
Yeah, hello, namaskar to all. I am Seema Sharma, convener Friends of India, Germany, President, International Women's Cell, and founder and convener Solidarity for Hindustan. जैसे कि रवि जी जानते हैं, बहुत सारे आप सब जानते हैं, हम लोगों ने अपना एक छोटा सा ग्रुप बनाया था जब हमने देखा था कि हमारे यहाँ पे बहुत सारी ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस हैं, संगठन है, लेकिन वो सीरियस नहीं है किसी भी चीज को लेकर। तो जैसे बहुत सारे लोग जो मुझे जानते हैं उनको मैंने उनके साथ काम करने की कोशिश की पर वो मुझे समझ नहीं पा रहे थे, अभी भी समझ नहीं पा रहे हैं। जो बंगाल में हो रहा है समझ नहीं पा रहे, जो पंजाब में हो रहा है समझ नहीं पा रहे, जो केरला में हो रहा है समझ नहीं पा रहे हैं। तो कोई बात नहीं, एक ना एक दिन वो जरूर समझेंगे क्योंकि हम लोग हैं आशावादी और हमें है काम करना। अभी मैं अपने 10-15 फ्रेंड्स को लेकर हम लोग काउंटर करते हैं उन एंटी इंडियन एलिमेंट्स को, और हमें कोई फिक्र नहीं कि वो 400-500 हमारे सामने होते हैं, 1000 होते हैं, हम हमेशा 4-5 होते हैं और हमारी कम्युनिटी सोई हुई है, ये सच्चाई है। और यहाँ पे इन लोगों को बिल्कुल भी कोई भी शर्म भी नहीं आती है कि एक लेडी अकेले।
Let's stick to Bengal.
जी।
Let's stick to Bengal.
मैं बंगाल की ही प्रॉब्लम दिखा रही हूँ क्योंकि सेम थिंग हमारी कम्युनिटी की जो एक सोच है वो हर जगह है। और ये प्रॉब्लम अगर आज बंगाल में है तो कल दूसरी स्टेट्स में होगी, फिर तीसरी, फिर चौथी, फिर हर जगह होगी। हमारी कम्युनिटी की जो एटीट्यूड है, जो इनकी थिंकिंग है, जो इनका वे ऑफ वर्क है, वे ऑफ ये हर जगह सेम है। तो प्रॉब्लम्स तो हर जगह आएंगी। अभी बंगाल में जो
Seema Sharma ji, are you happy with the response and the support what Bengal brothers and sisters got from the center?
देखिए, मेरे को ऐसे लगता है कि जो एंटी इंडियंस एलिमेंट्स है ना, वो हमारे पीएम को प्रोवोक कर रहे हैं कि वो ऐसा कुछ कर दें कि फिर से उनको कलंक लग जाए। लेकिन मैं ऐसा सोचती हूँ कि ये हर हिंदू का फर्ज है अपने आप को प्रोटेक्ट करना सीखना। दूसरे जैसे प्रोटेक्ट करते हैं अपने आप को, उनके लिए कोई उनका देवता नहीं आता, वो खुद करना जानते हैं अपने आप को प्रोटेक्ट। तो हमारी कम्युनिटी को खुद सीखना होगा अपने आप को प्रोटेक्ट करना।
अच्छा, ये क्वेश्चन आपको, ओके, सो फॉर कश्मीर जेनोसाइड, ओके, फॉर कश्मीर जेनोसाइड यू ब्लेम द सेंटर। फॉर बंगाल में जो हुआ आज हत्याचार, इसके लिए यू से दैट वी हैव टू टेक रिस्पांसिबिलिटी। इज दैट इज योर स्टैंड?
जो कश्मीर में हुआ था वो करवाया गया था उस टाइम।
अच्छा।
और जो बंगाल में हुआ है वो वही लोग करवा रहे हैं जिन्होंने कश्मीर करवाया था। और मैं ये नहीं कहती कि सेंटर, लेकिन मैं ये जानती हूँ कि सेंटर को चारों तरफ से कैसे घेरा जा रहा है। और सेंटर हमारे खिलाफ नहीं है, सेंटर हमारे साथ तब ही होगा, माँ बच्चे को तभी दूध देती है जब बच्चा रोता है। जब हम खुद अपने लिए काम करना शुरू करेंगे तो वो हमें ऑटोमेटिकली प्रोटेक्ट करेगा। हमारा सेंटर
ग्रेट,
वो हमें करेगा प्रोटेक्ट।
थैंक यू सीमा जी, ओके, थैंक यू।
Rakhi ji, we are waiting for you to speak about the situation. Haan ji.
No, I wanted to ask, I think it was Seema ji, who was saying that everything is being pointed at the center. Fine, Seema ji, I agree with everything what you said. But right now, whatever has happened in Bengal, I am a BJP Karyakarta. I am an office bearer. Still, I would tell you, Seema ji, we did not get any help neither from the center nor from the state. This is for the information of everybody. Otherwise, had our Karyakartas got help, we wouldn't be begging for help from NRIs that please send us some money. We want to help our NRIs. This much I will tell you now, and later I'll come at the end of the show, as Sir said, I will come and give you all the details.
Absolutely, absolutely. See, every time, I'm going to have Vashisht Bhai next coming in. Vashisht Bhai, please come online, okay? Come, take off the mute and please keep your video on. See, the thing is, every time we say liberals, you have one SC/ST को मारा गया, ये लोग कैंडल लेके जाएंगे, ये करेंगे, ये रेप हो गया, ऐसा बोलते हैं हम, राइट? लिबरल्स ऐसा करते हैं। कौन आपको रोकता है कि आप मत करो? VHP, BJP, RSS या सब बजरंग दल, ये सारे हिंदू संगठन जो अपने आप को हिंदू संगठन बोलते हैं, ये क्या सोते हैं क्या? इनको कौन बोलता है कि SC/ST के लिए मत जाओ? जो रेप हुआ उनके आंसू बहाने के लिए मत जाओ। बोलिए वशिष्ठ भाई।
Thank you ji, namaskar sabhi ko. The reason that I would request everybody, and as Ravi Shankar Menon ji also wanted, what is the agenda of the whole thing? There is a string of events. This did not start here. It started way back. In India, we started visibly noticing it from Kashmir. And in the same time, right now, in at least 5 different states, primarily, Kerala and Bengal being on the top, we are finding that Hindus themselves are a minority, and we are experiencing that wherever Hindus become minority, what happens to them. This is just another case study in that. It is not an isolated thing. It is connected across the dots. About BJP, BJP would have been a great party, but it is only 72 years late. If BJP was something with its secular agenda that was there in 1947 with the developmental antics that it is saying that, yeah, it is going on developmental things, it's great. Right now, the balance of power in India has shifted a lot. And some people think that India is a secular country. I totally understand India is a secular country. But let's talk about those countries where, non-Hindus are in majority. Let us look at the state of those countries. Our neighboring country, Pakistan, is a good example. Is it a secular country? So wherever Hindus are, it automatically becomes secular. And when the constitution, when the present party, that is BJP, an average Hindu voted BJP in thinking that, they're being cornered in different states. In Kashmir, they were cornered. In Kerala, they are being cornered. In Bengal, they are cornered. They had this hope that when BJP comes to power, we'll have some equality. We won't be reeling under this kind of injustice that they are going unheard. Wherever BJP has won power, there were no cases of rape and murder. But where BJP is in center and in Bengal, what is happening, BJP is responsible for that because they can definitely invoke the president's rule to at least save their own cadres who are being hacked and raped only for the fact that these people are BJP office bearers. So anybody who's a BJP office bearer is being pinpointed and a lesson is being made out of it for the rest of the Hindus. This definitely doesn't sound like a democracy. This definitely doesn't now sound like secular either. So I understand the same thing that, as a Hindu in India, we are covered by examples where Hindu life is being threatened just wherever Hindu percentages are going lower. So I totally understand that, BJP is not doing for the majority for the sake of certain way of their politics, certain way of their future planning. But I'm under this feeling that if they cannot handle, they were waiting for Bengal elections to bring about UCC, to bring about two-child norm, which is a must for our country. How are they going to, they're so afraid of putting president's rule that they believe that if they put president's rule, it will be a bad sign and they might lose 2024. So my question is that they have already won 2 terms and they are not doing what they were expected to do. This is my question to BJP. And for this, 100 people are dying every month, maybe more, maybe less. How many exact numbers should be dead? Should it be 10,000 dead people in Bengal before BJP, invokes the central rule, the president's rule? Is my question to the top leaders of BJP.
Thank you, Vashish Bhai. We will come back again, okay? Thank you. Lalit Ambardarji, he has been with Kashmir Andolan too. I will like to ask him, is he there online?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I don't know where you are. Okay, okay, thank you. I have a question for you. Okay, see, president rule nahi kiye BJP ne. ठीक है, माना कुछ उनको जबरदस्ती है, कर नहीं पाए, कोर्ट मार जाएगा, ये वो, whatever the case could be. Who stopped Amit Shah from going to the SC/ST home? See, I don't, the party, sorry, Raki ji, the party जो कार्य करता है, उनका तो protection मिल ही जाता है. जो the people who are on the ground, the people जिसने साधारण लोग, आम आदमी जो SC/ST हैं, आदिवासी हैं, जो उनके लिए वोट दिए, इनके लिए झंडा उठाए, उनका रेप किया गया, उनका अत्याचार किया गया. You went to their home, you ate in their home, you took photos in their home, you played with their children, and now when they are in dire need, we don't know where you are. आपका नाम क्या है? I will be happy. You don't need to put you don't need to put the president rule. If you go there and hug couple of people, if you stand there with them and say that I am with you, Raki ji will agree with me. That will make a huge difference. But ऐसा भी कुछ नहीं हुआ. आप बोलिए ललित जी.
जी pranam aap sab logon ko. I hope you are all of doing well under pandemic conditions. Please stay safe. Number one, I am slightly dismayed with the kind of negativity I see here. Obviously, all of us are emotionally shattered. We are shattered. What's happening in Bengal? We never expected it. But let me just remind you guys, I'm a bit, since I have been introduced as an activist, I'm a Kashmiri activist, but then my perspective has always been a nationalistic perspective on Kashmir. I believe, I have been saying it, I repeat it here. I've been saying it for the past 30 years. If ever we compromise on Kashmir, it's going to be a recipe for India's balkanization. And that's, I firmly believe in that. Kashmir, you don't see it in isolation. What's happening in Bengal is not in isolation. I'm these days being asked, is Kashmir is being repeated in Bengal? I say no. Kashmir, thank God, it's not as bad as it was in Kashmir. Kashmir was Kashmir Jihad. Kashmir was genocide, proper ethnic cleansing. But if you do not check the violence, the kind of Islamist attack targeting Hindus, targeting those who voted for BJP. Obviously, they are seen as Hindus, Hinduwadis. If you do not check it in Bengal today, you're going to have dozens of Kashmirs emerging in rest of India. Because we need to see this whole problem in a historical perspective. What's happening in Bengal is not today's development. You have to go back to the root of it in the contemporary sense, 1947, the partition of India. You have to go to 1946. That was direct action. Why and where was it targeted? In Bengal. Just remember that. And what happened on 16th of August 1947, when for weeks Hindu bodies were eaten by the animals out there, and that we tolerated. Just remember this. Just we tolerated this. What I feel, because you're giving me only 3 minutes, I can speak for another hour on it and more. Because you have to remember, when the Hindus of Bengal,
We'll certainly have you for an hour.
yes, when the Bengalis came from, when Bengali refugees, Hindus came from East Pakistan, what was the response we Indians in the mainland gave them? India was headed by Congress that time. The inhuman response and reception we gave to them, that is still in the minds of those people who migrated from East Pakistan. Remember it. We did not treat them humanly. And that was the reason of the rise of Communist Party in West Bengal. All those Hindus who migrated, who got displaced from East Pakistan, they started supporting Communist Party of India only because Congress saw to it that their movement from East Pakistan, fearing and escaping persecution and genocide there, was being stalled by the then Congress government. If you all remember, Nehru-Liaquat Ali Pact, I'm giving you a historical perspective, it's good, it's easy to target Narendra Modi and this present BJP government. But you also have to understand, don't see this problem in the contemporary sense, the immediately contemporary sense. Because it has roots somewhere. How did we treat those Bengali Hindus in Calcutta? Look at, I was in Calcutta about a couple of weeks before the elections. I've spoken to so many, it was on a professional trip. As an activist, I met people and talked to them at the ground level. They were all for changing the system, the government there. But they were not very sure whether BJP will make it. And they say, if they don't make it, what will happen to us? What Mamata Banerjee said during the elections, that you will beg that CRPF should stay, Central Security Forces should stay here for more. Why was Indian constitutional institutions like Supreme Court silent when an incumbent chief minister is directly warning the people of Bengal? Imagine 38% of electorate have voted for BJP. Don't forget that. You are challenging them, telling them you are at our mercy once your election results are announced. And if you are targeting, what do you expect from Narendra Modi to do? See, I have 101 complaints against Narendra Modi. For BJP, 10 times more. BJP is increasingly becoming post-independence post-1947 Congress of India. It's in a mode, Congress mode. But that doesn't mean whole of Parivar and whole of Congress is, whole of BJP is like that. There are segments within BJP and within the Parivar who have become politically ambitious. Those elements who made Narendra Modi to get into alliance with PDP, a known pro-Pakistan Islamist group of so-called mainstream group of Kashmir, they came from BJP and Parivar. So we have to check those elements. I warn you all, if you are going to target Narendra Modi, what do you have alternative? Okay. You are making ground for his displacement, and you have only hell in awaiting us. And about the people in let me just last in this sense. So please, I ask those 77 MLAs who have been elected by the people of Bengal. 38% of Bengal electorate voted for 77 representatives. Where are they? Where is Mithun Chakravarti? I'm just recalling the names. It's not specifically targeting Mithun Chakravarti. I call him because he's a known name. Let him come out in the streets of Calcutta. Where is he? You don't expect Narendra Modi to go out and rally with the people of that place. So if yesterday, if you see those images of that SC Morcha Karyakarta begging for life, I have asked everybody to make a still picture of it, circulated in India and across the world. Tell them how Hindus are, not because he's a scheduled caste. Please don't even call them scheduled caste. I'm against them having a scheduled caste morcha in a particular party, in a Sanatani nationalist party, if they claim they are one. So he's a Hindu. He's begging for life. And all those people who are still hiding in jungles, and those people who are migrated to Assam, I do not expect Narendra Modi to announce president's rule, because you know it. What will be the next headline in New York Times and your Washington Post? That look, the fascist sitting in Delhi has dislodged an publicly democratically elected government. So, but I also believe Indian constitution is not so weak. There is no option to provide protection to the Hindus in Bengal. So for that, please get together, put pressure on the government, the central government, find ways and means. Instead of president's rule, and Narendra Modi has enemies not only abroad, he has enemies within India, and also, I dare to say, within the Parivar and the party itself.
Okay, we will come back, Lalitji. Ravi Shankar Menonji, the reason this question is relevant to you is because you are from Kerala, where the Karyakartas has given their life for decades. I didn't see any leaders getting attacked. It was the Karyakartas who are getting attacked. Lalit ji says, don't ask question to Narendra Modi ji. What Narendra Modi ji is trying to impress Ravish Kumar and New York Times or what? Are keeping the beard and wanting to get a Nobel Prize or what? What is his goal? Means he cannot come and schedule. He can send a tweet for Ravindranath Tagore for Jayanti, but not for our brothers and sisters. Is my question. Can't we ask question to a prime minister who we all worked for? Who he is trying to impress? गोरों का इनका ट्विटर के पास ये नहीं करेंगे, कंगना को उड़ा दिए तो ये अपना मिनिस्टर लोग कुछ नहीं बोलेंगे. Who they are trying to impress? Who Modi ji is trying to impress? Ravi Shankar Menon ji. Your Karyakartas are dying in Kerala, you know that. Same, what they did in Bengal, do you in support of it?
Yeah, so I'm from Kerala. So normally, what I used to tell my people, again, my friendship, my network, I'm part of Kerala Hindus of North America. Yeah, so what I normally say is hey, it happened in Kashmir, it is happening in Bengal right now. Hey, next it is going to be Kerala. No, I agree, Kerala people are very much educated. They talk about in this secular, more a pseudo-secular when it comes to Hindus. So that's what I used to tell them. Hey, it is time to, unite. Hindus needs to unite, and then they had to talk the true facts. It should be beyond politics. So that's my take. And then really unfortunate that what happened in Bengal. I think it's a known fact. Basically, I was reading some articles which were written maybe 3 or 4 years back, saying that people from Bangladesh going there, something is going to happen there. But no, this is our time what happened right now. So the support from central government, I'm not sure because normally Modi, I think he's very bold and normally he takes action like the Kashmir independence, more kind of that act they cleared, the money taxation, many things like that. So he's courageous. But I'm not sure like why he's not reacting right now. Maybe because of the corona impact, I'm not sure. But it is high time maybe central government or some other organization needs to stand strong and then protect Hindus. That's the only comment from me. Right?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Raviji. I will go to Rameshji. Rameshji,
Yes,
let's move away from Modi ji, like Lalit Bhai was saying.
I'll be.
One question to you. See now you see the farmers protest. You see the Delhi for some reason or the other it is blocked one way or the other. Okay, and we couldn't do anything. And now Bengal. Do you think, as a home minister, okay, Mr. Amit Shah is doing a fabulous job? What is your thought on it? Or he is a failed minister?
Since I'm a lawyer also, I'll be able to answer this question in the best manner. We understand the anguish over the incidents, whether it is in the protest or in Bengal. Now, please understand one thing very clearly, that president's rule can be imposed only upon a report received from the governor. Now, the governor sought a report from the DGP, and the DGP deliberately delayed the submission of the report. He was instructed by the Mamta because she was the sitting CM. Understand this. There is a very thin area. The governor cannot just sign a letter to the president and say, please impose president's rule, just like that.
Ramesh bhai, sorry. My question is simple. Okay, president rule को तो छोड़िए.
Right.
आप जाके उनका घर में खाना खाए. अमित शाह जी ने जाके उनका घर में खाना खाए, भोजन किए, उनका बच्चों के साथ फोटो लिए, उनका लोगों के साथ हाथ मिला के बोले, गले मिला के बोले कि हम सुनार बंगला बनाएंगे. क्या इनका जिम्मेदारी नहीं होता कि उधर जाके उनका संतुलन करें, या एसी रूम में बैठ के ये उनको सुरक्षा अपने आप को महसूस करना है? यही मेरा सवाल है. उसका तो
Dilip actually I understand the anguish very seriously, but please understand there is one more threat looming large over the whole country, and that is corona. Please understand this. The government was in a very tight situation, whether to manage the logistics of the entire situation, whether to arrange for the oxygen, whether to the home minister. I understand he had a duty. He could have gone and at least once to Bengal and to show solidarity. That may be a lack on his part. But understand, we sitting in our chat rooms, we have, everybody has anguish, and at this point of time, we are not supposed to let our energies dilute or let our solidarity be diluted merely because somewhere Amit Shah has failed or Modi ji has failed. We are to stand united, right or wrong, without lapses, without any lapses. We have to stand behind them so that they are the only face savior. If at all the decision to change the leadership is concerned, that would be an issue that will be seen in later point of time. But as of now, we are dealing with a magnitude crisis on two fronts. One is the genocide in Bengal, the other is corona. And so therefore, at this point of time, the only thing we must do is how to find the solutions. First solution is that immense international pressure has to be mounted. Immense highlighting we have to do all over the world so that the whole world comes to know that the threat of Islamic terrorism is a real threat, and that if India tomorrow attacks or if India takes action against them, we should not be blamed for genocide. So before we take any action, because under the Human Rights United Nations Human Rights Charter, the Security Council can attack any country if there is a violation or if there is a genocide. We don't want India to be blamed for genocide of the Bangladeshis or Rohingyas. So the first thing is that if India takes an action, we must be the world must be in our line. The world must think, yes, India is doing the right thing, if they are kicking or if they are killing these Rohingyas and Bangladeshis. So we have to first ensure that the world doesn't oppose our action.
Okay.
That is a very important area. And because I know the numbers are very serious and tragedies are happening, which is very serious, because it pains only the person who has seen the tragedy. We are not belittling the tragedy by merely saying that, nothing was taken,
Okay.
no action was taken.
We will come back.
So our step to be concerted effort internationally should be created, a kind of a scenario should be created where everybody opposes it.
हाय एवरीवन, मैं गायत्री देवी बोल रही हूँ. नमस्कार, जय श्री राम.
रमेश भाई बोलते हैं कोरोना के वजह से नहीं हो पा रहा था, कोरोना के वजह से प्रेशर था. राखी जी घर के बाहर निकल नहीं पाएंगे, उनका गुंडा देख लेंगे अगर निकले तो. ये तो बड़े कार्यकर्ता हैं, छोटे छोटे जो हैं वो उनका जान खतरे में है. मगर रमेश भाई बोलते हैं कि कोरोना में बिजी हैं इसलिए वो आ नहीं पा रहे थे. अमित शाह जी, मेरा पूछना इतना ही है, सिंपल. ये छोड़िए कि हिंदू का हुआ, ये इसको पलट के देखिए. कोई कैटल स्मगलर जैसा हुआ, कान को हुआ जैसा, ये को मारा दिया बंगाल में, तो ये लोग भाग के आएंगे, इसके बारे में बात करेंगे. जो गोरक्षक हैं उनको गुंडा बोलेंगे, सब करेंगे. मगर जब हिंदू मरते हैं इनको बहुत सारे काम हो जाते हैं. ये सही है या नहीं है? आपका विचार क्या है गायत्री जी?
सर, मैं 4-5 पॉइंट्स में अपने सारे पॉइंट सम अप कर दूंगी. एक तो सबसे पहले जो मोदी जी ने उठाया, सबका साथ, सबका विकास, सबका विश्वास, दैट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. आप सबको एक साथ खुश नहीं रख सकते हो. एक इंसान जो सबको खुश रखने की कोशिश करता है उसकी अपनी लग पड़ती है. आई विल टॉक इन अ वेरी नॉर्मल लैंग्वेज. आप सबको खुश नहीं रख सकते हो, तो आपको सेलेक्टिव होना पड़ेगा कि आप किसको खुश रखोगे. सारी पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज अपीसमेंट पॉलिसी फॉलो करती रही हैं, सो इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल फॉर मोदी जी टू फॉलो एवरीबडी. हिंदूज को भी लेके चले, मुस्लिम्स को भी लेके चले, क्रिश्चियन, इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल. सबका साथ, सबका विश्वास, सबका विकास है, सबका विश्वास इज नॉट पॉसिबल, क्योंकि आप सबको लेके नहीं चल सकते हो. दैट एक इंसान, अगर हम अपनी बात करें, हमारे पास 24 घंटे होते हैं, यू, मी, एनीबडी, हम अपने इर्द गिर्द सबको खुश नहीं रह सकते हैं. लेट्स टॉक लाइक अ नॉर्मल पर्सन एंड ही इज ऑल्सो नॉर्मल. लेट्स टॉक इन अ वे कि ही इज ऑल्सो ह्यूमन, राइट? हम सबको खुश नहीं रख सकते, हम हर किसी को खुश नहीं रख सकते हैं, कोई ना कोई नाराज होगा. कमिंग टू वेस्ट बंगाल, कश्मीर में हुआ, वेस्ट बंगाल में हुआ, केरला में होगा और आगे भी होता रहेगा. आज आप इतने गुस्से में, दिलीप सर, somehow I don't expect this, मतलब आपका जो लाइन ऑफ क्वेश्चनिंग है, that is more towards that reflects more anger than looking for solution, honestly
No,
speaking.
I am with a lot of smile.
Now the thing, yeah, let me complete. Now the thing is that आज आपने चलो कश्मीर में आर्मी नहीं भेजी, and I have राखी मित्रा मैम से I understand the pain she is going through. आप वेस्ट बंगाल में आर्मी भेज दो, केजरीवाल उधर आर्मी मंगा रहे हैं, आप उधर भेज दो. कल को केरला में होगा, वो उधर भेज दो. Definitely what Mamata has started is a dangerous model which can be replicated all across India. If it is not stopped in the right time. This is the one biggest trend which she has started of killing political rivals. जो कल को केरला में होता रहा है. This is not something new in Kerala and West Bengal what has happened. Now the fact is, आर्मी को भेजना can never be a solution. आपको रक्षा करनी है, अपनी रक्षा करनी है. No political party can come and make you safe. आज बीजेपी है, कल को कोई दूसरी पार्टी होगी. आपका गुस्सा बीजेपी पे है क्योंकि आपने बीजेपी को वोट दिया है. कल को दूसरी पार्टी भी आ सकती है. कल को समाजवादी पार्टी बोलेगी हम हिंदुओं के लिए काम करें. If it fails, you will go to another party. But what about yourself? Why are we not uniting and protecting ourselves? Why are we dependent on political parties? That is not the solution, sir. Let me complete. I am talking something which we are heading towards. We are not fighting one enemy. Bengal में definitely उनकी population बहुत ज़्यादा है, and that is why they have become more dominant. I'm telling you, the war will come 1:1, if not today, next 15 years. आपके हर गली मोहल्ले में हैं वो लोग. So let me complete. I know you agree.
Let me put the perspective here, okay? Let me put nobody is saying send the army, okay? Nobody is sending anything. All we are saying is These are not the responsibility of the center leadership to go there and console the people. You know, जिसके साथ आपने फोटो लिए, जिनका घर में आप भोजन किए, जिनका बच्चों के साथ आपने फोटो लिए, जिनको परिवार को बोले कि हम सुनार बंगाल, उनका गलती क्या था? सिर्फ उनका गलती ये था कि वो बीजेपी का झंडा लेके गए, इसलिए
So that is a point where I actually agree with you, that there had to be a moral support from the center. चाहे अमित शाह जाते, चाहे मोदी जी जाते या कोई भी जाते, that is the point which actually has troubled me also, that they were supposed to go and sit. But I am not looking at the smaller things right now, because what has happened in Kashmir, what is happening in West Bengal, we cannot blame center. Today it is BJP, tomorrow it will be Congress or some other party. आप अभी बीच सर आप जो कह रहे हैं, you are definitely finding fault with BJP, which is okay. But I am talking about something of a higher level. We need to arm up ourselves. As Hindus, we need to arm ourselves up. आज बीजेपी है, कल कांग्रेस होगी. कांग्रेस तो यूं हाथ धो लेगी, आप क्या कर लोगे? देते रहो गालियां, हम चलाते रहेंगे यूट्यूब, गूगल मीट कर लेंगे, हम क्या कर लेंगे?
Thank you.
I'm talking very yeah. So my point of view is rest. Yes, 2 days back, Ajit Doval is said to have visited West Bengal. God knows what is he doing and what is he not doing. I don't know, but there was some media outlet who have been saying few things कि भाई कुछ तो होगा. अब कब होगा ये I don't know. You know, they are waiting for 12-13 दिन और 14 दिन like Pulwama. Or I'm not being critical, but they are waiting to do something, or they are going to do something that within next few days, 4-5 days, it will be clear. But yes, you are right in your point that Amit Shah should have visited, because it is the RSS people and it is the BJP people who have worked on the ground, and they need to be safe. At least moral support तो बनता ही था. यहाँ पे बिल्कुल आप सही हो. But longer run में we need to help ourselves.
Okay.
No, but no political party can speak us.
एक मिनट है, राखी जी, आपको मैं एक क्वेश्चन पूछूंगा, आप जरा सा अंदर आइए. ये 1 मिनट में बताइए, दोबारा हम आपके पास आएंगे जरूर. We don't ask this question to Congress because Congress is never asked saying they are branded Hindu party. You know, we ask this because they claim themselves as the representatives of the Hindus. You know, is it too much to ask them be stand with our people? Yeah, whatever you want to say, please finish it in a minute or two. We'll come back to you in detail.
Gayatri ji, first let me tell you, as a BJP person, I never said that we want the army to be here.
Yes.
My only demand, you just now said Ajit Doval ji was here 2 days back. Let me tell you, today morning, 2 men, one in Bakura and the other in Amdanga Vidhan Sabha, 2 of our Karyakartas were killed and they were hung on the trees. What was our demand? That our state leaders, those who took the tickets, those who were given the tickets as MLAs, those who have won, those who have lost. You had promised to work with your Karyakartas. Right now, why is your phone switched off? My question was, those who were given the tickets, they promised to work for the people. You worked with your Karyakartas, they worked day and night so that you could win. Right now, when they are homeless, their women are being raped, why is your phone switched off? Yes. Why are none of the netas, none of the candidates who have won or lost, why don't we find them anywhere with their Karyakartas? I never said I want the CRPF or the army here. I want my leaders to be with my Karyakartas. That is my only demand.
Absolutely.
And if that is a wrong demand, I do not know whether what the party will say, I do not know.
We will come back to you in detail. That's a very valid point.
Let Deepak ji start. Then I'll come
हाँ जी, दीपक जी, ये बोलिए, ये बताया गया कि, you know, there was a video emerging with a girl, they raped her whole night and threw her out, saying, now go and say Jai Sri Ram. If it is other way around, whether these people, okay, I don't know anybody from state, so I am not going to comment on them. Okay, I know only central leadership. Okay, whose face I know. Okay, will the center will not put a tweet, whether they will ignore the whole thing and write a tweet for Ravindranath Tagore Jayanti? बोलिए दीपक भाई, आप क्या बोलते हैं?
Okay, right. Namaste everyone. my thing is very simple, right? We have to look at the root cause. And some of you have already mentioned the root cause. Root cause is in the history. Look at our history. Ladies and gentlemen, look at our history. 1,000 years, right? We have been sleeping. We have been attacked so many times. What we have done? There is some gentleman here, Lalit ji, and someone else said that we got to be strong. John F. Kennedy made a beautiful speech, a few years ago. What did he say? It's not what country can do for you, what you can do for your country. Yeah, all of us, of course, country has to, the government has to do for us. It's the BJP government, it's the Modi government. Of course, they have to do everything what you say, right? But at the end of the day, we have to be strong. We ourselves, yeah? The onus is on us, ladies and gentlemen. This is very important. Look at Israel, yeah? Look at Israel, ladies and gentlemen, look at Israel. Just few hours ago, 10 hours ago, 12 hours ago, 15 hours ago, they were attacked. And now 26 people are dead in Gaza.
Yeah.
Tit for tat. They got a simple strategy. Listen to me out. Just few more minutes, right? Just, they are great. We are sailing in the same boat, yeah? Don't forget, Jews and Hindus are sailing in the same boat. They have been persecuted over centuries, and we have been in that way persecuted as well by other people as well, by looters who came to our country and looted our country. We have to be strong. That is very important. Of course, BJP has to do everything. Of course, Modi ji have to do everything. Whatever you said is right, 100% right. I support you. But at the end of the day, the solution is not in BJP or Modi ji. Of course, Modi ji is today here and maybe tomorrow not there. What about 10 years, 20 years, 50 years, right? We have to be strong, ladies and gentlemen. So we have to find the root cause. And root cause is that we got to be strong every way, every possible way. Look at them. They are financially strong, united. Look at a small community, right? 1, 2, 3 million surrounded by 200 million enemies, right? And they support themselves, they support and they strive. And when Modi ji went to Israel, you know what Netanyahu said? He said, Modi, where were you lost for 70 years? We don't want anything from you. We just want one thing. We just wanted 70 years ago. We pleaded to Nehru, just recognize us. Tell us the state of Israel, yeah, is okay. And you didn't support us. Where were you lost for 70 years? We are sailing in the same boat. We have to learn from Israel. They have been helping us in every respect.
Awesome.
Every respect. Technology, in everything. They've been
awesome.
So my solution is this. We have to be strong in every way, spiritually, financially, physically, mentally, everywhere we got to be. We can only be strong if there is a Hindu ekta. If there is an ekta, then we can. That is the only thing.
Thank you very much, Deepak Bhai. Just put yourself in mute, okay? Lalit Bhai, you just say what you had to say in a minute, and then we will come back to you. Certainly, everybody, we will come back, okay?
Yes,
Please say in a minute or two so that others can also finish it off.
See the passion here. I'm so grateful to all of you. I feel so optimistic about it. I have been on the ground for the past 30 years. And 30 years ago, Hindu lives did not matter. Even today, Hindu lives did not matter or do not matter. I want you all to campaign for it. Let it be our hashtag in our hearts and minds that Hindu lives matter. Please see it in her historical perspective. It's 1,000 years war of Ghazwa-e-Hind that is being played out. You talked about their population. What was their population in 1947? What was their population? It's not different from what is their population now. They demanded it. And we talked about Kerala. Who are our icons? Who are our icons? The man who said what's happening in what Maplas did. You know what he said? The father of the nation, what he had to say about the brutal massacre of Hindus, massacre of pregnant women. The pregnant women were cut. Their babies were out on their abdomens. You know what our father of the nation had to say about it? He said, Moplas are God-fearing. They did what they thought was they fought for what they thought was a religion. and in the manner they fought, they thought was religious. This is our history, because Hindu lives do not matter. And when Noakhali happened, Bengal produced, son of Bengal was Gopal Patha, Gopal Mukhopadhyay. And I also want to request you all, we are not cowards. Hindus are not cowards. Even 1,000 years of continuous, incessant invasions and loot, we had small wars of resistance happening across India. That's why today we take pride there were still 85% Hindus in this Bharata. So
Absolutely.
please, so when you say mobilization, you cannot weaponize yourself now. Can you? You cannot. But I won't say, where is the public out there? Rekhaji has rightly said it. I have been saying it for the last 1 week. Where are my elected 77 MLAs of West Bengal? Where are they? 38% vote is a big vote share in a democracy. I don't want you to be taking weapons, but at the same time, be ready to face it. Kashmir, we could not have done it because I was one family amongst 100 Muslim families. And my neighbors there, they closed their doors and windows on us. And what my adversary was doing there, they were holding AK-47 rifles in their hands and looking for Kashmiri Hindus across towns and streets of Kashmir. So I was not in a position to do that when it came to fighting AK-47 Kashmir-led Kashmir Jihad. But for 40 years after so-called independence of India, we stood there, kept India's tricolor flying. Today you have to look for opportunities, deploy 100 armed soldiers to have one tricolor fly in a particular square. I carried flag for 30, 40 years. My ancestor did that. So I want you to understand from Kerala, next is, these are the small recce's. These are small recce's. You did not react when Kashmiri Hindus suffered genocide. That's what they got emboldened. You're not reacting now when Bengalis being targeted, they are getting emboldened. And Kerala is, let me tell you people all, 10 years ago, jihadis from Kerala went to Kashmir to fight Kashmir Jihad and were killed fighting Indian security forces. And in Kerala, there's a very infamous case called Kashmir recruitment conspiracy case. You know what is it about? Recruitment for Kashmir Jihad of Keralites. It's no surprise. Maximum contribution to ISIS from India has been from Kerala.
Yeah.
And RSS guys are not dying there today. Just a second, sir. Just a second.
Yeah.
Just a second. When you talk about it, I want you to take the holistic perspective. Don't take Bengal. My heart bleeds for my Bengali men and women out there. We cannot be stopping at that. Please mobilize yourselves mentally, emotionally, and whatever you have in intact. I don't want you to take to weapons. If only 77 MLAs come tomorrow in the streets of Calcutta in West Bengal, I tell you, it will have a huge impact on those jihadi mindsets. You know what they want? They don't want Pakistan today. They don't want to separate from India today. They are targeting Lal Killa in Delhi. It's a culmination. They're looking forward to culmination of Kashmir Jihad, which began 1,000 years ago when Sindh was captured by that Muhammad bin Qasim. They want it to happen right under your secular constitution, right under people like Mamta. It's just that Mamta's one MLA, he said, अगर हम ऐसे ही रहे, एग्जाइटी में रहे, हम हिंदुस्तान के अंदर 3 पाकिस्तान बना सकते हैं. कहां था मेरा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया? कहां था मेरा सेक्युलर सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑफ इंडिया? Why do you think that Indian army and Narendra Modi has to do it always? Blame my Supreme Court, Honorable Supreme Court. Sir. Sir, I want you to mobilize public opinion. Then you are taking an initiative. Let it be fruitful and stop self-flagellation. We are not cowards. I take pride in my ancestors who fought. My ancestors went to Guru Tegh Bahadur. Take inspiration from Guru Tegh Bahadur. How he was a saint spiritual fighter. How they surrendered their self to inspire us. They couldn't fight. One Guru Tegh Bahadur he couldn't fight. He was so helpless. He offered his sheesh, his head, to inspire my ancestors to keep on resisting. We resisted for 700 years. And Hindus in India have resisted rest of India 1,000 years, sir. So
Absolutely.
Please, Hindu lives matter. Make it your dharmic resolution that Hindu lives matter in whatever position you are,
Absolutely.
in whatever capacity you are. Propagate that.
We will just come back in few minutes.
Otherwise, under the same tricolor, you know what was the slogan in Shaheen Bagh? under the same tricolor. They repeated the same Jinnah's slogan, Tera Mera Rishta Kya La Ilaha Illallah. That's the slogan reverberating there. They will use the same Indian constitution, same so-called mainstream parties to achieve Pakistan and in India. They want it because they think it is their Babur, their father Babur's land, is their Timur's land, is Ghaznavi's land. That's what they have a claim on that. Do you realize they have changed? They don't call it Hindustan anymore. They don't call it Hindustan because it relates with the Hindus. Look at their propaganda.
Arunji, quickly. You know, my question to you is simple. दीपक भाई बोलते हैं इसराइल करता है. मैं कह इसराइल करता है मगर भारत क्यों नहीं करता है? मैं पूछता हूं, इसराइल को तो चिंता नहीं है कि न्यूयॉर्क टाइम्स में आर्टिकल क्या आता है. अपने नेता को चिंता है कि गोरा क्या लिखता है. यू नो, इसराइल को चिंता नहीं कि एनडीटीवी का रवीश कुमार क्या बोलता है. अपने नेता को चिंता है कि रवीश कुमार कहीं अपने को गलत नहीं बोल दें. आप क्या बोलते हैं? इस मंच तक कभी हम जा सकते हैं?
Yeah. Jai Bharat, Jai Sri Ram to everyone. And I'm actually excited to share the platform with all this esteemed panel. One thing about what you asked about whether Israel is not bothered by, should we back like Israel? Yes, completely yes. Because whether you do good or bad, whether Modi ji do good or bad, they are going to target him, regardless. Okay, and even if he goes Congress way, the entire foot washing these minorities, still they are going to diss him. That is a target. So why, if they are going to diss him in either ways, why not stay Israel way? Okay, first thing. Second thing, Lalit Ambarji touched upon the subject of Mopla rebellion, right? That is the mentality. You remember, sir, more than 90% voted for Pakistan, and they are all still living amongst us. What do you expect from them? And thirdly, about I would say it's a failure of the government as a totality. The history is very bad. We know all the history. I don't need to repeat everything. This is not an individual isolated. Bengal is not individual isolated organic event like it has been propagated with money. This is, as someone else told, it's a recce. This is a chain of events. It is just linking to each other. This is not going to stop in Bengal. Mind you, it is going to go everywhere. If we don't we are not going to express a solid support, right? As you also told Dileepanji, as many told, it is going across the center as well as the state, and Sanatani brothers and sisters have to put their foot down. If not now, we are losing Bharat and Sanatani culture. That is the third thing. And BJP started as a nationalist Sanatani movement, right? It is all propagated from RSS as a ground cadre, and then the political face is BJP. When it is so, why is there a discard between the ground foot workers and the people who are representing the face? Where are the foot workers working? I know RSS and the ground workers fight. They give support to the local people, Sanatanis who fight there. Where are they? Where are our national leaders? You go there, you get chopped. That is going to be the thing. Spread is going to continue everywhere. Now we are in the cities. We don't realize it. Supposedly that will not stop in the cities. It will come from rural, it will go to towns, and it is going to hit the cities. When it is hitting the cities, neither you nor me nor my kids. I'm not bothered about me, sir. I'm bothered about my kids now. They have to live in fear. They have to go licking their boots. I'm sorry to use the harsh words. It is going to happen in the future. You remember that, no, sir? Mopla mein, when that tyrant ruled, who was named as a big, the benevolent king, what his thing was? If their generals go on the road in their chariots, the Hindus have to open their mouth, and they used to spit inside their mouth, and they have to gulp it. That is considered as a big gift to them. Do you want that to continue in our Bharat? It will happen. I'm not saying on telling this. It is going to happen if we are not going to stop it. And finally, let us go for a short-term and long-term solutions. We talk about solutions. Ranting is enough. Short-term solutions, sir. Short-term solution, as somebody told, the center, the local MLAs, who these people have voted for. Okay, sir, a simple thing. For us, they are elected MLAs. For the local Karyakartas, who are like from the grassroots level, they are gods. They are gods. If we shun them, they are going to shun us back. Okay, so the local Kartas, they need support from the local MLAs, the local representatives. They have to come now. The center leadership has to step in now. That is the short-term solution. And then they have to enforce them. Long-term is, as many people have told, we need to collectively, Hindus have to express their support. As Lalit Ambarji told, BLM is enough. Hindu lives matter. This thing, I'm in the US now, sir. So in the US, across the globe, we did that small thing of collecting together and went there. But I'm fortunately happy for that. But the crowd was not enough. We didn't cross 40 people. Where are the other Hindus?
Okay, good question. उज्जवल जी, आप इस सवाल का जवाब दीजिए कि अभी उत्तर प्रदेश में इलेक्शन आने वाला है, ठीक है? आप अगर झंडा लेके जाएंगे, अगर वो हारे तो आप मार खाएंगे, ओके? अगर वो जीते तो वो मलाई खाएंगे, तो क्या करेंगे हम?
I come from a third generation Hindu Mahasabha, RSS, Jan Sangh. I have family. My wife and kids stay in Delhi. I stay, right now I am in Bombay for the last 2 years, originally from Uttar Pradesh. Yeah. Now let me tell you, sir, whatever ground knowledge I have, whatever interaction I have with people, BJP in all probability will lose 2022 in UP. It is all set to lose. Yeah, just as it has lost Bengal. The writing is very clearly on the wall unless they pull up their socks and they change their ways. I am a die-hard Modi supporter and a Shah supporter, but I do not support the present top leadership of RSS, which has gone to sleep. It has become very commercial, and a lot of other people in BJP, the Nagpur lobby. I don't support them at all. I will oppose them tooth and nail because they are creating all this mayhem. This government was doing very well till October 2018. Yeah? Sorry, 2019. And that is when the wind went out of the sails. Okay? They became paralyzed. Nobody wants a defeated Arjun. Even Krishna Bhagwan ji, also if he was there, he will tell him, just buzz off from here, Basta. You don't deserve Gita of Desh. You cannot fight. We lost Delhi. They lost Delhi because their own karyakartas dished them at the last minute. Disgruntled people. Unka koi sunne wala nahi hai. People were parachuted who don't even know. I have friends, my own friends, they were talking to their IT cell head and trying to talk to the Delhi BJP president. Please, at least integrate us into your media communication strategy. Let us do two-way communication. We are here to support you. Don't give us money. We don't want money from you. And they were so cocky. And the same people were in charge of Bengal. Mr. Amit Malviya and company. So no wonder they lost Bengal. They had to lose. Why should a Hindu in Bengal who's been butchered and killed for the last 5 years? How many karyakartas have died? Tell me. 150 plus? And I think it has already crossed 2025 in this particular current election. Please try and understand what is the condition of a person on the ground today. You are there with him today, you take your votes and disappear. You go and disappear into your holes. Same thing is going to happen in UP. What will poor Yogi do alone? You need an army of committed people. Okay, politics is not about one single leader. And this is the problem with Modi and Shah facing. And please, there was a lady who said, please stop donating. Gentlemen, who was appealing to NRIs to stop donating, please do not repeat the mistake of Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan which you have done. You know what is happening in Chhattisgarh today? The biggest Naxal who was involved in killing Kawasi Lakma is the industries minister there. Yeah? No wonder your CRPF battalions are getting ambushed because their locations and their movements are disclosed because they do all their operations in partnership with the local police. So please, sir, let us not repeat our mistakes. We have to, there's no other alternative. We have to support Modi and Shah. But we have to get rid of all these ruffians who are there, over ambitious people in BJP and in Sangh. I'm in Maharashtra, sir. 1 year has happened. Palghar sadhus were burnt. Yeah, they were killed. They were lynched. How many BJP MPs, how many people have come out on streets of Bombay and jammed the streets? There are 105 MLAs. Once in a while, one fellow comes out, speaks, and then goes and crawls back into his hole and goes to sleep. If this is how you're going to support
Absolutely.
people, sir, please understand, whether a person is in Bengal, whether a person is in Kerala, whether in Maharashtra, or whether in UP, or whether in Kashmir, he is looking all around. He is seeing what you are doing. So please walk the talk and talk the walk. Don't make tall claims.
Absolutely.
You have to stand and support your workers, sir. And I beg to disagree with anybody who says president rule nahi laga sakte. First of all, I don't know where this confusion came that military rule lagne wala hai. People are asking for military rule. Bullshit. You don't even know what is military rule. When one talks about president rule, it means the governor administers the state on behalf of the president of India. It is just minus the cabinet and minus the assembly. Yeah? If anything, any additional force is required, your paramilitary forces, that is CRPF and RAF, come into the state to assist. Why can't we have that? Why can't we have that in Maharashtra and Bengal, sir? Why shouldn't Delhi be reverted to a union territory without assembly? Which other federal capital in this world is not centrally administered? You have created a perennially conflicting situation, sir. I will give you an example, a case study. In 2005, just give me 10 seconds, sir. I'll complete this. In Bihar, in 2005, there were 2 elections which were held. In February and in November. Okay, in between there was a president rule. In February, Rabdi Devi got elected. That was the time when Lalu was disqualified, he was sent to jail and whatever for some time. Okay, there was a guy called Shahabuddin who was just died from corona. Because of that atank, the jihadi atank which he used to unleash. Yeah, Congress was there at the center. They could dismiss. They could make a case of law and order issue, break down and dismiss that government and hold re-elections in November. Why can't you do it in Bengal, sir?
No. Then they will write a bad article in the New York Times.
They will write bad anyway.
You know,
Are you
take it. You know, we will come back. Okay, please give few minutes.
Are you saying we have to get certification from elsewhere? People sitting outside other countries? How do you?
I repeat, I see what's happening in India not in isolation. I see it in historical perspective. I repeat, India, they think, is a hanging fruit in terms of pan-Islamism inspired expansionism. They don't need to be more than 25% to achieve their target. They did it. They were only 25% when they took Pakistan away. And what has been our reaction? When I say what they have done in Kashmir in 1990, I'm giving you a perspective how jihad works. They did a recce in 1986. They targeted Kashmiri Hindus in South Kashmir. India chose silence. Rest of India chose silence. They realized, no, nothing is happening. So full-fledged assault was unleashed in 1990. Rape, murder, mass murder. And India actually chose silence.
Thank you.
Today, what's happening in Bengal is a recce. If we do not react now, it's going to be another Kashmir in Bengal, and next will be Kerala and many more other places. Let me also say, please. Now, how do we do that? What do we do? Please, I have been always saying, don't wait for 5 years period to be completed and then assess what Narendra Modi has done. He's not an ordinary politician. He has grown from the ground level. He was an ordinary Karyakarta, right? He has his ears connected to the ground. Leave aside those politically ambitious Parivar and BJP people who have destroyed, who are actually destroying this party. Narendra Modi doesn't face any political opposition from the Congress or any other party. They've been decimated for another next decade because if he has any challenges, it's from within. I'll give you a small example. In Kashmir, the BJP group and the Parivar that's looking after Jammu Kashmir, today in the name of appeasing those Islamists in Kashmir, they are doing what? They repeated Iqbal's slogan, rant about Bhagwan Ram. They said he is Imam-e-Hind. Can you imagine restricting Bhagwan Ram to Ram? No, this is important. नहीं, सुनिए मैं जो कह रहा हूं आपको प्लीज सुनिए. मुझे नरेंद्र मोदी चाहिए, लेकिन नरेंद्र मोदी के ऊपर इतना प्रेशर डालिए कि वो करे जो दिलीपन चाहते हैं, ना कि जो वहां पे कार्यकर्ता बैठा हुआ है, जो वहां पे मिनिस्टर बनना चाहता है, जो कश्मीर के ऊपर वहां पे तिरंगे के साथ साथ बीजेपी का झंडा चढ़ाना चाहता है. दैट्स ओनली इंटेंशन दे हैव. व्हाट आई वांट, please generate public opinion, make this government Narendra Modi to do what you want, and make the. No, you have to do. You have no alternative. Otherwise, पिछले 6 साल से lot many things have happened in the name of reviving Sanatan civilizational ethos. Don't forget that. There are many small things that have happened. Please do not destroy what you have achieved in the past 6 years. As you rightly put, Chhattisgarh, the people who are taken to the government there, they are destroying you from within, and there's a strong nexus between these Naxals, these left liberals and Islamists, and they are going to be a challenge for coming years to India. So you, more than that, it is the left liberals nexus with Islamists of India. They need only 25% population, and they will make these mainstream parties to beg for their votes and achieve what they have done there in Calcutta. This Bengal.
I just want to show you this video will be coming. I want you to send it to your people. You know, everybody has been supporting and working for Modi ji. You know, मगर हम तो सोचे थे कि सावरकर के लिए काम कर रहे हैं, ये तो निकले गांधी.
अच्छा, नरेंद्र मोदी जी नहीं, नरेंद्र मोदी जी जो हैं वो ही हैं और वही रहेंगे. और वो जिस पोजीशन पर बैठे हुए हैं, अगर आप और मैं उस जगह पे होते तो शायद हम भी इतने स्ट्रांगली वो चीजें नहीं कर पाने की काबिलियत रखते, क्योंकि उनके ऊपर जो प्रेशर है मैं फील कर सकती हूँ. मैं तो एक छोटी सी पोस्ट पे 4 साल रही हूँ, छोटी सी पोस्ट पे यहाँ VHP की वुमेन सेल. मुझे पता है कि मुझे किस तरह से तोड़ा जा रहा था चारों तरफ के सेकुलर्स की तरफ से. तो मैं उसका इसका और आज मोदी जी के ऊपर जो दबाव है वो हम फील कर सकते हैं, मैं फील कर सकती हूँ उस चीज को. और दूसरा, हम वो नहीं करेंगे जो हमारे देश के दुश्मन चाहते हैं. हमारे देश के दुश्मन चाहते हैं हम परेशान, वो हमें प्रवोक कर रहे हैं, हम परेशान होके अपने PM का दिमाग खा जाए, उनको परेशान करें. ऑलरेडी वो परेशान कर रहे हैं, ऊपर से हमें उनको सपोर्ट करना चाहिए. हम भी अगर वही करने लग जाएंगे तो फिर उनमें और हम में क्या फर्क है? फिर तो जो काम वो चाहते थे करना वो हो जाएगा आराम से. हमें क्या करना है? हिंदुओं को यूनिटी में लेके आना है. हिंदू अपने आप को खुद बचाना सीखे. 80 करोड़ हिंदू जब 1 करोड़ से खाते हैं ना ये मार, तो हिंदुओं को खुद शर्मिंदा होना चाहिए. दूसरी बात, ये मोदी जी का जो काम है वो कर रहे हैं, वो संसद में बैठ के जो साइन कर रहे हैं ना बिल चेंज करने को, वो हम नहीं कर सकते. और जो हम कर सकते हैं वो मोदी जी को प्रेशर मत डालिए. और दूसरी बात, हमारे संगठन क्या कर रहे हैं, ये सवाल मेरा मैं पहले भी करना चाहती थी. पहले RSS हमारा VHP, इसमें जो बेबीज है ना, मुन्ने लोग हैं, उनको निकाल के मैच्योर लोग लेके आने होंगे हमें, जो जिनके कान, आंखें और मुंह तीनों एक्टिव रहे अपनी सोसाइटी के लिए. अब क्या है? अब मनी कलेक्टिंग, ये सब हो रहा है, बहुत कुछ हो रहा है जिसको मैं ओपनली नहीं बोलूंगी, क्योंकि बोलूंगी फिर मेरे ही लोग मेरे पीछे पड़ जाएंगे. तो दूसरी बात ये, हमें नन्हे मुन्ने निकाल के हमें मैच्योर लोग अपने संगठनों में लाने हैं, क्योंकि ये जो सिचुएशन है इनकी ड्यूटी है, VHP की ड्यूटी है, RSS की ड्यूटी है, ये अपनी ड्यूटी निभाएं. मोदी जी ने जो करना है साइन वो कर रहे हैं, वो करेंगे. राष्ट्रपति शासन होना चाहिए बंगाल में, ये मैं मानती हूँ, पर हम अपने मोदी जी को इस तरह से नहीं प्रेशर डाल दें.
ये लोग जाना चाहिए पहले. ये तो एसी रूम में बैठ के कुछ नहीं करते हैं, ऐसा ये नहीं हो सकता है. वशिष्ठ जी, जब मैं छोटा था ना, जब when I was in the college, People used to be afraid of Bajrang Dal. People used to be afraid of, VHP. People, I was part of ABVP. अगर ABVP का नाम बोला तो लोग घबरा जाते थे. शिवसेना का नाम जब बोला तो घबरा जाते थे. आज मोदी का नाम सुनते तो हंसी आती है. इनका तो कुछ हंसीत ही नहीं है. बोलिए क्या हो रहा है भाई? इसको कौन वीक कर रहा है?
I have 2 points only. One beautiful statement that Vladimir Putin said, every Russian on this planet is a responsibility of state of Russia. Which Hindu organization treats Hindus on those notes? My question was, every time a Hindu activist dies in Kerala or West Bengal, my respect for Manniya Modi ji and Mohan Bhagwat ji decreases. It should decrease. I'm waiting what is the quantum of deaths to be seen, Hindu deaths to be seen in Hindustan, so that people coalesce, come together and see that they have to fend for themselves. They have to fend for themselves. Second question, if the power is not used, the power reduces. Our mutts, our akhadas have lakhs of followers, but that power has not been used to bring people to the street. That power has just gone in giving discourses on Gita, discourses on Ramayana. See, when Bhagwan Ram was in Gurukul, he was not only taught Vedas, he was taught Astra and Shastra. There are so many people who say that, oh, BJP is a political thing, RSS is something else. Who is the protective layer then?
Yeah.
This question has to be, one second, sir. So we can't have a ruling party in which we have to look for protection. Why I, Deepak ji here, Dilipan ji here, Lalit Ambardar ji here, Arun ji, Seema ji, everybody else, Ravi ji, why can't they be made the prime minister? Because a prime minister has to look for everything. Security paramount. When you feel insecure, your mind doesn't work at the optimum capacity and you keep running around. So half of your mind, instead of being productive, the difference between Israel and India is a simple thing, that Israel is all one pack. They work in same direction. Sundarji, 1 second, please.
Yeah,
They all work in same one direction. We work in multiple directions. Okay, we work in multiple directions. Then first we have to get rid of those people who are taking us into those directions. Have a unified chain of command. Get people working. And if you can't remove people like Barkha Dutt, who are there to malign the country from within inside, put up some cases, because she has all the possible cases on her. But then, like China, why China is progressing? Because China doesn't tolerate this kind of things. Why Russia is progressing? Because Russia doesn't tolerate military, subversion within the country. Any country either has to be united or they have to deal with this kind of separatist movements very strongly without worrying for the press.
Yeah.
On one side, I see, and I am saddened by the videos where mobs are running after soldiers with guns, be it in Bengal, be it in Kashmir, be it in Delhi. How can a soldier protect the country when it is running for its life? And whose responsibility it is? It is the responsibility of BJP to give that morale boost, but they are worried for bad press. Today they are not worried for dead soldiers. Today they are not worried for dead activists. Tomorrow they are worried for bad press.
Absolutely. Thank
And
you. Thank
anybody
you.
who gives them this kind of a thought
We will
process.
come back. Okay, please give a minute.
Just a minute. Anybody, be it IT cell of BJP, be it whatever, who gives them this right that let these people die, let these soldiers die, let these activists die, and we will win the elections, have bloody lost the elections as well.
ओके ये क्या राफेल बहुत खरीदते हैं, 6-7 खरीदते हैं, 10-12 खरीद लिए, मगर अपने लोग तो इनको अपने खुद का लोग को बचा नहीं पा रहे हैं. रवि तिवारी जी, बोलिए क्या कर रहे हैं ये लोग?
What we should do is forget about all the things. We should, in our country, somebody has money. He thinks I'm not somebody who has got a job to do towards the country. We have to remove the mukhota of Sharif Admi, and we have, because we are hurt, we have to fight for it. Very simple. This is no outsider is going to do it. And we say, just now, Jaspara Saab said, we can't use the army. ये शराफत ही तो हम लोगों को मार रही है. हम लोगों को आर्मी हम क्यों यूज नहीं कर सकते जब इजराइल यूज कर सकता है? आप अमेरिका में जाके कुछ करो, they will come and shoot you down. You do it in Russia, they will come and shoot you
जी, आप
down.
क्या बात करते हैं? गोरे लोग बुरा मानेंगे, you know?
क्या आप जब मर रहे हैं तो गोरे लोग बुरा मान रहे हैं क्या?
क्या बोले?
Why are we
अपने नेता
fighting
लोगों
about
को बहुत चिंता है, you know? Anyway.
No, I don't agree with a lot of these things, but I want to. If suppose if we are children, we look towards our parents, and if the parents are not helping us, where do we go?
Let us take off the blame of being an anti-national from our shoulders when we ask for the safety and security of our brethren.
Our own people, yeah. हम अगर
We
काम
cannot be
करते हैं तो
anti-national,
इनका
and if somebody
इनका
tries to tell us, एक minute sir.
Sir,
When somebody tries to tell us that by asking your government to be responsible for your own citizens, for your own people who have been cornered for 1,000 years, now they are cornered in 3 different states, you cannot be anti-national, sir. Let's stop being apologetic, sir.
ओके, अभी ऑक्सीजन चोरी हो रहा है दिल्ली में, ये लोग केस लगाते हैं, मगर इसको चलाएंगे नहीं जब तक इलेक्शन आता है. जिस लोग मरेंगे मगर केस नहीं चलेगा. ये सीबीआई के पास सरेगा, गुम्त ऐसा बैठ जाएगा. इनको डराने के लिए होगा, कोई न्याय दिलवाने के लिए नहीं होगा. ये कितना साल ऐसा हो सकता है? मोदी सरकार ने कितना लोगों को अंदर किया अभी तक?
देखिए सर, मेरा सवाल आप जवाब सुनिए, बरोबर सुनिए. ये सब की मूड जो जड़ है वो हमारी हिस्ट्री है. लुक एट द हिस्ट्री, व्हाट वी हैव डन. वी हैव टू बी स्ट्रांग. डोंट स्टार्ट ब्लेमिंग. लिसन टू मी.
About our leadership today.
Please listen me out. Please listen me out. No, please listen me out. Don't. Everything what you say is true, but we ourselves have to be strong. Unless we are strong, financially, spiritually, in every possible way. That's what you have been on the other.
आप इसका जवाब दीजिए दीपक भाई. ऑक्सीजन चोरी हो रहा है दिल्ली में, या क्या हाँ मैं और आप उनको जेल में लगाएंगे या मोदी सरकार करेगा?
इसका जवाब है हमारे पास. इसका जवाब है यथा राजा तथा प्रजा. जैसा राजा होते, अभी करप्ट लोग हैं जो 70 years we have correct
70 year बोल के मोदी साहब को ऐसा ही छोड़ देंगे?
No. Mindset of people have been lowered, have deteriorated, have become worse, right? So that mindset has to go up. So all of us have to work together. It's not only Modi क्या करेगा अकेला जी?
अगर वो अकेला नहीं कर सकता है तो वो कुर्सी में क्यों बैठने का?
अरे
भाई आप बोलिए.
नहीं, हमारा जवाब सुनिए हमारा. कौन किसको लाओगे आप? मुलायम सिंह को लाओगे? आप किसको लाओगे? वो राहुल गांधी किसको लाओगे आप?
ये इलेक्शन लोग बूथ बैठेगा ऐसा तो नहीं बोलेंगे. अगर दोनों में फर्क ही नहीं है तो हम क्या करेंगे?
जयचंद है, उसको लाओगे? किसको लाओगे आप?
बिल्कुल अच्छा सवाल है. आप बोलिए ललित भाई, क्या है? 1 मिनट में बोलिए.
Sir, with due regards to your sentiments, your aggression, your concern, your anxiety, it's an internal discussion. We are not talking about any anti-national. I don't even call those who are supposed to be anti-national. I give them on their face wherever they deserve it. My anger is reserved for those who deserve it. मैं तो आपका नमन करता हूं कि आप इसका अभी विश्लेषण कर रहे हैं, बात कर रहे हैं, यही तो तरीका है. लेकिन एक चीज बताना चाहता हूं, मैं इसको डिफरेंट पर्सपेक्टिव में देख रहा हूं. मैं बंगाल को, जैसे मैंने बोला है, बंगाल तो एक ट्रेलर की तरह है. Please see the present circumstances this nation is going through. Whatever little understanding I have of international affairs, conflicts, wars, historical perspective I don't have a proof, but I do suspect we could be in the middle of a biological war. We could be in the middle of a biological war. Please do not forget, since 2014 to 2019 was being run by BJP the way you are talking about it. Those guys were only interested in having power. But 2019 changed the difference. because I always say 2019 electoral victory for BJP was not for jobs. It was not for farming. It was not for agriculture. It was for internal security. And we campaigned for it and we got it. Thank God we put this BJP. I'm giving an example. They were in alliance with PDP, the well-known pro-Pakistan Islamist so-called mainstream party of Kashmir. These guys were in alliance with them. And thank God we put them under pressure for the next 3-4 years. It was very embarrassing for the BJP representatives to counter us on the television. They would give us slips off camera, right? I am with you, but I have to follow the party line. But thank God we made them get out of this alliance. I assure you, if they had not given up that alliance with PDP, 2019 results would not have been the same that you see today. Number two, just a second, sir. Just a second, please, with due regards. I'm just trying to I want to broaden this debate. Please see the circumstances this nation is undergoing. Beginning with Shaheen Bagh. Shaheen Bagh was not against CAA per se. The people who spoke at Shaheen Bagh, they would start with 370 हट गया इस्लाम खतरे में है और आपका 3 तलाक हट गया इस्लाम खतरे में है. CAA would come at the end. It was they were following a toolkit to target Narendra Modi.
Okay.
Now,
do you think
second,
Amit
just a
Shah
second.
failed as a home minister?
No, second, sir. Second. It's not it can't be yes or no answer. That's what I want you to ponder over it, because you're thinkers. You can influence people, even if you're able to influence 100 people around you. I tell you, when you had American elections, on one of the platforms, I spoke 8 hours non-stop through the night addressing Indian Americans. I could not convince them that Joe Biden is not in favor of India. The Home Department of America, which was subdued under Trump, which was anti-India, they will get emboldened. People still voted for Joe Biden. You remember, Joe Biden was the one who scuttled India's efforts to achieve cryogenic technology from Russia in 90s. He was the responsible for it. And I also reminded them, forget about cryogenic rockets. Joe Biden's agenda for Muslim Americans was with Kashmir on top of it. I said, are you going to vote for Joe Biden, who has Kashmir on their agenda? And you're not talking about Kashmir when you're talking about Kashmir. It's about India's integrity.
Yeah.
Yet 70% Indians in America vote. No, that's what
right now.
Yes, sir. Sir, I'm talking about it. When I say about farmers are sitting here for the past 6 months, they are following a toolkit. I feel now you talked about oxygen cylinders in Delhi. Again, a toolkit is being followed.
Yeah,
but I feel...
बोलेंगे ललित भाई, अपना होम मिनिस्टर क्या करते हैं उधर? उज्जवल जी, आप बोलिए क्या है?
सर, मुझे प्रश्न डालना है. Sir, BJP is not even able to answer the latest propaganda for Aam Aadmi Party that BJP is giving vaccine to Pakistan. Nobody in the BJP has the intellectual level to tell the people of India that vaccine is not big. The target is Narendra Modi. Please understand that.
टारगेट नरेंद्र काम करते हैं तो हम डिफेंड करेंगे. आप बोलिए उज्जवल भाई, ऑक्सीजन चोर है, वो बाहर घूम रहे हैं.
सर,
हाँ जी,
ऑक्सीजन चोर, सिनेमा टिकट के ब्लैक मार्केट चोर, राइट दंगा कराने वाले चोर, ये सबके सब तो बाहर है. कौन पनिश हुआ है? एंड आई एम नॉट सेइंग अमित शाह जी इज अ फेलियर. प्लीज, आई डू नॉट बिलीव इन नेगेटिव्स. आई वांट सॉल्यूशन. Sir, I want action. Sir,
why not?
Let me say.
Amit Shah is not behaving as a home minister of India, nor the health minister of India. Why should Narendra Modi take the blame for what home minister should be blamed for? His head should roll.
I wish Ajit Dogal ji idhar hote, so he would have said inshallah.
What has gone is gone. That time is not going to come back. But what is here is now. Why don't you do it now? Why can't you put Amanatullah Khan behind the bars? Do you want evidence? See YouTube. See his speech which he gave in Srilampur and Jamia Millia area. You need any more proof than that? Yeah, the same Manish Sisodia who triggered a riot or aided in triggering a riot by spreading fake news. Yeah, saying that Delhi police is burning the CNG buses by putting petrol and lighting fire to it. Tahir Hussain was in touch with Sanjay Singh, a Rajya Sabha MP for almost 40 to 50 times on the day when he was firing on the top of his terrace
Yeah, got it.
and
Got it.
firing petrol bombs. He spoke 40 to 50 times. Why can't you arrest Sanjay Singh? Why are they roaming outside,
Okay.
sir? Why can't you book them now?
Okay.
Please, sir, 10 seconds more. I have a lot of respect for Hemanta Biswa. You know why? He said it very clearly. There is a tussle between Asamiya and Mia Bhai. We don't want their votes.
We talked about, Lalit ji talked about the toolkits, right? I have been telling this on every platform which I get the chances, okay? Let's say I'll reach to Bengal, sir, so don't trust me on this. BLM, Black Lives Movement, Afro-Americans plus minorities, okay? Dalit movement, the Dalits plus the minorities, okay? Shaheen Bagh, minorities plus the liberals. Farmers protest, minorities plus
just
Kali
take a minute.
Smokard.
Just take a
Delhi
minute.
riots. No, I'm telling you, I'm just finishing it. Okay, Delhi riots, minorities plus the seculars. Okay, it's Bengal. Okay, all this thing what you are seeing, what are the common naras in that? If it is only say farmers protest, why was Nare Takbir announced in that? BLM movement, we had Nare Takbir there also.
Okay.
Dalit movement, we had Nare Takbir. So there is a particular toolkit, sir, which has reached Bengal also. The same thing has been done in Kerala also. So we are teaching a toolkit there. So we should, when people talked about nationalist parties, right? Yeah, nationalist parties, they have to be secular. No. What was the, you see the history of Rohingya, sir? They targeted Buddhists and Buddhists are up in arms. That's why they were chased out from Myanmar. Sri Lanka, same thing happened. So why can't us Hindus chase these anti-nationals, terrorists out of the picture? Period. So there is nothing, no need to be secular. We can be even nationalist.
जी अंतिम वर्ड्स मेरे, मैं यही कहना चाहती हूँ शॉर्ट में कि हम ऐसी गलती ना करें, क्योंकि हम परिवार हैं, हम अपने ही परिवार के खिलाफ ऐसी गलती ना कर दें कोई कि जिससे हमें पछताना पड़े, क्योंकि बहुत मेहनत से ये जो आज सिचुएशन है, जो पार्टी है, जो हमारे साथ लोग हैं, ठीक है, उनकी प्रॉब्लम्स भी हमें समझनी चाहिए, वो हमारी प्रॉब्लम समझ रहे हैं और समय आने पर सब ठीक होगा। अब जो बंगाल में सह रहे हैं हमारी कम्युनिटी, वो बहुत ही जैसे असहनीय है, सहन नहीं, लेकिन इन चीजों से निपटने की तैयारी तो फिर बहुत साल पहले से हमें करनी चाहिए थी ना। हम हिंदुओं को, 80 करोड़ लोगों को बहुत पहले से करनी चाहिए थी। अब हम जल्दबाजी में अपना ही नुकसान ना करने, इतना ही कहना चाहती हूँ मैं। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद।
Very nice.
यस, मैं सीमा जी को कहना चाहता हूं कि आप बार बार कह रही हैं कि विश्व हिंदू परिषद और बजरंग दल को दोबारा लाना है। मैं पूछना चाहता हूं, विश्व हिंदू परिषद बजरंग दल गए कहां? उनको किसने सबड्यू किया? राम मंदिर का इतना बड़ा आंदोलन चला, इतने स्टॉलवर्ड से विश्व हिंदू परिषद के और बजरंग दल के, उनको किसने कमजोर किया? तो आप जो कह रहे हैं कि छोटे छोटे मुन्ने लोगों को वहां से निकालना, मैच्योर लोगों को लाना, जो मैच्योर थे वो कहां चले गए? वो प्लीज सोचना पड़ेगा, परिवार के अंदर मानसिकता को बदलना पड़ेगा। सबका विश्वास, सबका साथ नहीं चलेगा। आप जाके बंगाल में देखिए, वोट जिनका विश्वास लेने की कोशिश कर रहे थे, जिनके साथ आप खड़ा होना चाहते थे, उनमें से कितने लोगों ने आपको वोट दिया? नहीं देंगे आपको वोट, क्योंकि वो आपको देखते हैं कि आप हिंदू हैं और उनका नजरिया आपकी चंद रोटियों के लिए नहीं है, आपके स्कॉलरशिप के लिए नहीं है। उनकी नजर उनके बाबर और तैमूर की जमीन के ऊपर है, उनका हक है। दे वांट टू रिटेन एंड रिट्रीव देयर लैंड, दे थिंक इज देयर फादर्स लैंड। So please remember that. Number two, please, when you are we are talking about it, please tell the world, tell your people among yourselves the historical aspects of it. Revive the idea of Baba Sahib Bhimrao Ambedkar, what he said about it. Imagine when we had this Shaheen Bagh here, so-called Ambedkarites were holding Ambedkar's photograph and Tiranga in their hand and allowed these Islamists to rant the slogan of Tera Mera Rishta Kya La Ilaha Illallah without telling the people what Ambedkar had to say about Muslim brotherhood. If you read about it, he was a real true patriot. We allowed him to become a leader of Dalits alone. Even in Dalits, he's not even a popular amongst Dalits anymore. And who is responsible for that? He was a statesman. He was the one who refused to acknowledge 370. He said, मैं अपने हाथों से अपने ही राष्ट्र के खिलाफ विद्रोह नहीं होने दूंगा. Why don't we tell people? And what he had to say about Muslim Brotherhood? Muslim Brotherhood is not about universal brotherhood. It's about brotherhood of Muslim with Muslims alone. I again come back to Malapa massacre. Why should we not remember that? Moplas. Why should they are also called Maplas, Malopa? Anyway, so Maplas. Why should we not recall that? Because it's all connected. 70 years ago, 1947, they achieved by blackmailing you on 16th of August 1947 through direct action. Imagine if there wasn't this Gopal Mukhopadhyay, you would have lost Calcutta to Pakistan, East Pakistan that time. And I'm sure the demographic proposition of Bengal, which produced Khudiram Bose, Subhash Chandra Bose, cannot produce any more resistance. You don't need to have guns in your hands. The women, those Bengali women who supported Gopal Pata, they were women. They went out at Charpai ka Danda. They went and purchased weapons for American soldiers who were returning from the battlefield, Second World War from the Pacific. They were returning and taking a break at Calcutta Harbor. They purchased weapons from them, pistols and armament from them, giving them whiskey and Indian currency to buy that whiskey. This was the initiative, because that time weapons were required. And just a minute, that man did not surrender to Mahatma Gandhi. Gopal Pata refused to surrender his weapons to Mahatma Gandhi. He said, no, I will not do it. Similarly, today is not the time that I have to take weapons. I have to mobilize and put pressure on my Sanatani Sardar. 5th of August 2019 was not because they had electoral strength in parliament. It was a revival of Sanatani strength they exhibited in parliament. But they went halfway. They divided Kashmir, reorganized Kashmir without getting a union territory for Kashmiri Hindus in Kashmir. I am fighting for that. I am only giving a positive way out for Amit Shah, because he said the reorganization process will continue. In every speech, every platform, I remind him that process will not be complete till you create a union territory of Pannu Kashmir in Kashmir. If you want to break the back of Islamism inspired separatism in Kashmir, otherwise it's going to enter Jammu, and from there it will enter other parts of India. We have to be very, very careful, sir. And Bengal is a test case for all of us. And we have not many favorable conditions there. We have demographic proportion which is favorable. Motivate them. Motivate these 77 MLAs to come out on the field. Ask questions to Amit Shah.